guys. It's exciting to be back here. I was here, I think, a year ago. Shared a little bit, and you know, this morning I always get so nervous. I don't know about you guys, but God is in my heart.
Yes.
Amen.
And the one thing, well, there's two things I'm afraid of. One is speaking in public. Number two are snakes. But number one, the speaking in public, as much as I'm afraid of it, that's the only thing I want to do. The only thing I want to do. Why? Because I want to share what God's done in my life.
Yes.
And what He could do in yours.
Yes.
I was thinking this morning, okay, I'm going to get up here, I'm going to share all about my book, mine. And I'm like, no, I'm not. No, I'm not. I'm going to share about what God has done in my life.
Yes.
And I read this on the back of my own book. And it says, put God in the center of your life, and everything else will work.
Yes.
Amen. Amen.
And you know something? That's exactly what I did about 4 years ago. I put Him in the center of my life. I had no idea what else to do. My life was a mess, guys. I was going through a divorce. I lost my job. I had no money. I was living in, I call it my mommy's house because that's what it was at the time. My mommy's house. I had 3 heart attacks. 3 heart attacks on one day. Killed me twice, and I still didn't learn my lesson. Then I got cirrhosis of the liver. I got beat up and left for dead, and I could go on and on and on. And it wasn't until my uncle in his house asked me if I accept Jesus Christ in my life. And when I said yes, my life has never, ever.
Amen. Amen.
You know, there's a question I ask all the time. Why me, God? Why did you choose me? I'm so messed up. I've done so many things wrong. But that's what's wonderful about our God.
Yes.
He forgives everything.
Yes,
He's
He
forgot
does.
all those different things. He's forgave me for
Yes.
all those different horrible things I've done.
That's right.
In this book, it's just Him. It's Him and all the different things that He's forgiven me for and He could forgive you for. And you guys, I'm not asking you to go back there and buy this book so I could get rich and famous and all that. I'm asking you to buy this book so you can know what God has done in my life and what He could do in yours.
Amen.
And you guys, it will blow your mind. I say 3 years ago. 3 years ago, I was in this tub. It was Father's Day. And I asked the guy who prayed for me in his house to accept Jesus. I asked my uncle to baptize me. It was on Father's Day about 4 years ago. And wow, this is just amazing. Every time I see this, I just get tears because it truly is. I went in sort of that old man and I came out just born again.
Amen.
I thank you guys so much for this opportunity. Not to share about what I've done, but to share about what Jesus has done, what God has done. This, all I want to do for the rest of my life is just share. And just tell people, man, if you just put Him in the center of your life, everything else will work out. Since those 3 years, I'll be honest with you guys, I'm a drug addict. I'm an alcoholic, or I was. Not anymore.
That's right.
Amen.
God,
That's right.
He's allowed me to open up a recovery center right here in Corona.
Yes.
And wow, I mean, we've been open a year and a half now, and we don't charge anything for this recovery center. It's all about sharing and getting people to just put God in their life. And we'll help them any way we can. We'll go to church with them. We'll give them resources, anything and everything. But that's what Hope Recovery is. It's really just a hope center. Well, we'll introduce you to Christ. But He's allowed me to open that. He's allowed me to write this book, which has just been amazing. Not all, but most of the proceeds, over half the proceeds from this book go right back into Hope Recovery, because Hope Recovery is a nonprofit. We charge nothing for people to go through. We just get private donations and God, because every month I think, how am I going to pay rent? And every month He shows up.
Amen.
And it's just been some amazing things. And in that, I'm almost done, guys. But in that year and a half, I've had the privilege to baptize 28 different people.
Amen. Amen.
things that we do at this center, I want you guys to, if you're by, just come by and stop by. We're in South Corona. You know, we're going to have a booth up at the table, or a booth up at the table. That makes no sense. We're going to have a table at the back of the lobby there. Please come by, see us, grab some brochures, stop by. We'd love to show you around, show you guys what we do, because we do so much more than just helping people with drug problems or alcohol. We have one-on-one counseling, we have group counseling, we have Bible studies. We teach classes in the evening, so there's a ton of different things. We'd love for you guys to stop by. We do have my book back there. It's for sale. Like I said, half the proceeds go right back into Hope Recovery so we could be open next month.
Amen.
But thank you guys so much for letting me share. And thank you guys. Thank you, Pastor Kevin.
Bless your heart.